Hello and welcome to Chad Magic. My name's Christian.
And I'm Wally, and today we're going to be playing with the new Brothers War Commanders. What's coming up, Christian?
Well, we've got the two Brothers War Precons, the Urza and the Mishra deck, and then I built Tornos the Toymaker, and you built?
Queen Kayla bin-Kroog. We've thrown them together in about 2 hours last night, so we're just going to see how they go.
We literally didn't want to wait to bring you these commanders. We thought they look amazing. We're really excited to bring them to you. And yeah, stick around to the end of the show so you can find out how you can win a mystery booster box.
Certainly can. Hope you enjoy the show.
Hello, welcome to the Brothers War Commander game. Great to have you here.
I'm Tom, and I'll be playing with Mishra, Eminent one. At the beginning of combat on your turn...
Mishra.
I'm trying to pronounce. On the beginning of combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of target non-creature artifact you control, except its name is Mishra's Warform, and it's a 4/4 construct artifact creature in addition to its other types. It gains haste until the end of the turn, and sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step.
Nice, thank you, Tom. My name's Wally, and I'm playing Queen Kayla bin-Kroog. The reason why I love this card is I've kept a bit of a bad hand, but it's got lands in it, and I'll be able to throw them all away and put some stuff back on the battlefield.
Hi, my name's Ollie, and I'm playing Urza, Chief Artificer. He's a 4/5 for Esper and 3 colourless. He has affinity for artifact creatures, which allows me to cast them for less even from the command zone. Artifact creatures I control have menace, and I get to create a 0/0 colourless construct creature at the beginning of each end step, which gets +1/+1 for each artifact I control. So hopefully it'll be huge.
Nice.
I'm Christian, and I'm playing Tornos the Toymaker. Whenever you cast a beast or a bird creature spell, you may copy it, except the copy is an artifact in addition to its other types. So we're going to learn about the birds and the beasts.
Sorry,
Go
home, game's over.
Let's go.
Draw. I will...
It was alright, that joke, wasn't it? It was
I thought it was quite funny, actually.
I'll play a Mirrorland Landscape in tapped, and pass my turn.
Alright, I will draw for my turn. I will play a command tower and tap it for a basilisk collar, and I'll have to turn.
It's okay, I'll draw a card.
What's the basilisk collar do?
Gives it death touch and lifelink equipped too.
Oh, okay.
Great, so I'm going to play a Temple of Enlightenment tapped, scry 1, and yeah, I will keep hold of that. Ooh, I'll keep that.
They're the cards you want to worry about, where you have to think about it for a bit.
Yeah.
I'll play a forest and I'll pass. There you go, fair magic. Fair magic.
I will draw. I will play a Dark Water Catacombs, tapping my colourless mana. I will then tap to add a blue and a black.
You love that card,
I
Tom.
do love that card, I do. To play Fellwar Stone.
Oh, he's
ramping.
Yeah, alright, pass the turn.
I will pass the
So I will
turn.
draw for turn. I'll actually untap as well, let's not
I
forget to do
meant
that.
to be the ramping deck.
Into my land next, I'm going to play Cryptic Spires, which is white and red, obviously, and pass the turn.
I'm going to play a Plains, tap 2, and I'm going to play a Sandwell Avenger Ace. He's a 3/1. As long as an artifact creature I control is attacking, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt. Prevent all damage that will be dealt to Sandwell Avenger Ace. And also, whenever he becomes tapped, I can exile the top 6 cards of my library, and I may cast a vehicle or artifact creature spell from among them, and put the rest on the bottom of my library in a random order. Card advantage from early on.
Nice.
I like it.
Right, I will draw. I will play a forest. I will tap 2, and I will play rampant growth. I'll search my library basic, put onto battlefield tapped. While I'm doing that, I'll pass the turn.
Do you want to put it in your graveyard instead?
We have played Magic before.
I'm going to play this rampant growth from the command zone.
Okay, I will play a Swamp for turn. I will tap 1 to tap my Dark Water Catacombs, and then I'll also tap my Swamp to bring in Silas Wren Seeker Adept. It has Death Touch, and whenever Silas Wren Seeker Adept deals combat damage to a player, choose target artifact card in your graveyard, which I have none. You may cast that this turn.
Nice.
Okay. And quickly magic, you know.
Alright then, I will untap, I will draw. Let's go for a Plains, then I'll tap for 3. For Pilgrim of the Ages. When it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for a basic planes, reveal it, then shuffle. So I'll pass the turn and I'll go find that planes.
Nice.
We're doing some ramping here, boys.
Well, it's not really ramp because it goes to my hand, but you know.
So it's quite difficult to know what to do here, but I think if I play a planes, move to combat, and as the only person without a blocker, I'm going to come at Christian for 3 damage.
Every game.
1, 2, 3. So that's the exile
You
of
just
top.
love to see it, don't you?
Well, he does call himself the proclaimed threat always. So
I've actually just realised I could have played my commander that turn. That was really silly. I thought my commander was a 4-drop.
So-
You're the master of misplays, Wally.
I am the master
You
of
are.
misplays.
So I have, in fact, exiled a card that I can play. That's an artifact. However, I don't have black mana, so all of them go on the bottom of my deck.
Oh, no.
Which is a bit of a shame, but that's all right. And then we will tap 2 mana to play an Arcane Signet, and I will pass the turn.
Everyone's ramped but
I'll
me.
untap and draw. You did some kind of ramp. You put stuff to your hand, didn't you? Or, yeah.
I don't know.
Right. Let's go for 3 for cultivate. Search my library for 2 basics. I'll put 1 on the battlefield and 1 into my hand.
there's your ramp.
I haven't played a land for turn, so I'm just going to put them both onto the battlefield, and I will pass the turn to you.
Thank you. I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll play a
Doing some serious ramp.
mountain. I will tap 1, and then I'll tap this to tap them 2, just because I can, to play Florid Enterprise and Salvager. When a non-token artifact you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, create a colourless artifact token named Scrap.
Nice.
I can pay 1 and a red to sacrifice an artifact, choose 1, put a +1/+1 counter on Florid, it gains Menace until the end of the turn. I can go to target creature.
Well, that's a lot of text.
I can
So
go.
much text on Tom's card.
I can go to target creature. I can also discard a card, then draw a card.
Don't like the go.
Well, I think because I see how vulnerable you are, and I want to help you along. You know,
you.
I'm a friend.
You're going to hit him.
I'm going to go after Ollie, and I'm
Do
going
you know
to
what?
send 2 away.
I'll take that. I'll take the 2.
Well done, Tom. That's fine.
Yeah.
Good clean magic.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tom. Right then. Drop a Rustvale Bridge tapped, and then I'll tap for 3 to bring out my commander, which I could have done last turn, but I chose not to actually. It was my decision. That's what I wanted to do. And I think I'm going to jump all aboard the Swinger Ollie train, so that's a 2-1 combat.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
Because there could be some retribution coming your way.
I'm sure, yeah, it's done. It's done.
All right then, take the 2. All right, well, I remember that, Wally. Right. We'll untap, draw. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4 to play a Solemn Simulacrum.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'll go and search my library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tap. So I will search for a swamp.
I really wish that was 3 mana because it would have gone in my deck if it was. If Wizards of the Coast, if you're watching,
Bring back Solemn Simulacrum. Solemn Simulacrum is a good card. People keep saying there's no place for it in Commander anymore. Disagree. Love it.
if you want a dish on Solemn Simulacrum, you've got to come to me and Christian.
Yeah.
We got his back.
How about the new card Simian Simulacrum as well?
I love it.
Yeah.
Then I will play a land for turn, which is my Mist Vault Bridge. And I am going to come swinging at you, Wally, with my 3-1.
Oh, it's a 3-1.
It's a 3-1.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to take that, aren't I?
Not at Christian, no.
He hasn't attacked me yet. Admittedly, he's got no
we
creatures. I get to exile the top.
Yeah, not by choice.
4,
Just keeping quiet over it.
5, and 6. I have no spare mana, so all of these get exiled and put on the bottom of my library.
I still think Swinging Ollie was the right decision.
I think so. Definitely the threat. But never forget, Christian is always the threat.
Yeah. He's
Oh, he's only got birds.
looking
and
so
beasts.
innocent
He's
over
fine.
there with his pink
That's fair.
sleeves and, you know.
I will draw for turn. I'll tap my lands as well. that would be helpful. I will tap 5 and I'll bring out my commander. And I will play Kalani Territory as my land for turn. And that comes in tapped. Over to you, Tom.
I will untap. Draw. Yeah. I'll play a island for turn, and I'll pay 1, 2, and I'll pay this to tap Darkwater Catacombs. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, to play Fact or Fiction.
Yes.
Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. An opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. Put 1 pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Shall we reveal?
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
You
1,
get to pick which opponent.
2,
Oh my days.
3,
I don't like any of these.
4, 5. Who's going to be favourable? I believe I did help Christian
Right,
out.
okay, cool. I'll put them into 2 piles.
And if you are favourable, I will help you out again.
Okay, what is it that you want then? So we've got an audacious.
I trust you as a Magic player to decide for me.
Okay.
That's his way of saying I don't know.
Mind games.
Strange mind game, that Tom. But you know what? You do you, bro. You do you.
I do believe you're on 37
Okay.
life. I'm still on 40.
Well, you're the threat then, aren't you?
How many cards have you got in hand?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm going to. It's difficult. I'm going to put Emery Lurker Block and Thoughtcast, yes, thank you, in 1 pile, and then you can have Audacious Reshapers, Terracerians. Oh my days, we're doing bad with these. Devastation and Wondrous Crucible. Wondrous?
I do like the.
I thought that might be the one you wanted.
Yeah, I'm going to take this hand.
Yeah. Surely there's some way to get stuff back from your graveyard.
There is.
Yeah.
There is. But we'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
Well, Emery is one of those ways to get stuff back from the graveyard.
Yeah,
Well, there you go. There you go. He's got it already.
Okay.
That was nice to you.
What shall we do? I'm going to come at. I'm going to come at Wally.
You know, I could
Sorry.
just block and kill that. I've got 2, 3.
He's got
Death
Death
touch.
Oh, it's got death touch.
You wanna lose your
Oh my
commander?
word. Yeah, I'm just going to take
Well,
the
that was
2
nice of him to give you the choice, so I actually think that was perfect. I think that was fine.
So did I just do combat damage to a player?
You did.
Yeah.
I can choose target artifact card from my graveyard. I can cast it this turn, but I don't actually think I have the mana.
You got anything for 2 mana in there?
I will have a quick look. I do not, so you survived this time.
Lucky me. Is that all?
That shall be all.
Alright, I'm tapping my stuff. Draw for turn. Ooh, this changes things a little bit. Okay, I'm going to Mountain. Then I'm going to tap for 4. I'm not going to activate my commander, so you can all let out that breath you've been holding. Because I'm going to play Osgir the Reconstructor.
Nice.
Oh, which is an absolute bomb in this deck. Combat, what's your thing, Christian? Okay, so I don't think it's going to attack, so I will
Going
just.
for you, Christian.
Well, I was just curious.
I'm just in my head thinking Osgir's not a bomb in this deck. I want to see it happen. So.
And I will.
Not like me to be conversation with Wally.
Yikes. Alright. Untap. Draw.
These are nice, these bordered cards, like what, say bordered cards, like the
Yeah,
old
the
style
old
cards in these decks, really nice.
Yeah, we've kind of just got modern, not exciting decks, haven't we?
For anyone interested, obviously we cracked these the other day, and Wally and I had to build these decks in 2 hours with cards we already have, so if you think, why is that in that deck? That's why.
Because there was no other choice.
So, firstly, I'm going to cast Urza. He has affinity for artifact creatures. I have 1, so it costs me only 5 to cast him. And then I am going to tap and play Relic of Progenitus, which allows me to exile cards from graveyards.
Oh, not good
So
for me.
hopefully I can get rid of some of Tom's stuff. But you do get to choose.
Oh, don't worry, your enemy.
I actually think neither of these like that card.
It's a bit worse for Tom than for me, because
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
back straight away when
Yeah.
stuff hits the graveyard. But
They
yeah.
really went big on the names within these sets, didn't they?
The names are getting progressively longer
Yeah,
with Magic Gathering cards.
I think they're just running out of ideas. I suppose, should I try and get a counter? Should I try and deal some damage? No, I'm just gonna rest easy, and I'm gonna move to my end step. At which point I'm gonna make myself a construct token, and that is the end of my turn.
What? I'm sure. So what's those? We're 4/5.
No, don't be doing this.
What should I do? Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to tap for 2, and I'm going to play Nature's Law, and I'm going to search my library for a forest card, put it onto the battlefield. It doesn't come in tapped, which is important. There you go, the forest. And then I'm going to tap 5, and I'm going to play Avon Surveyor. It's flying. This will trigger, and I get to cast a copy of it. Well, I get a copy of it for free. So I got 2 Avon Surveyors. They're 2/2s.
How is it a beast?
It's a bird.
Oh,
the birds and the beasts, Ollie, yeah.
beasts.
So I'm going to pick 2 copies, so I can return 2 creatures to
That's
the
how bad that
target
joke was, but Ollie.
to their hands. I'm going to choose both of your commanders.
What, mine?
Yeah, both of your commanders. That's your hand.
Why would you do that?
Well, you never were friends with him.
Tom's been politicking pretty hard, but I think that's probably the right decision. And then we'll go to combat, and because I did that for you two, this hasn't got death touch, has it?
No.
I'll swing at you for 3, Tom.
That seems fair.
I don't think that was fair at all.
Would you rather have bounced your creatures to your hand?
Not really.
Okay, cool. Right, and I'll pass a turn.
On tap.
This card is
Very
terrible, by the way. It's like a 2/2 for 5.
I know, but double triggers.
Yeah.
It's like
So it's actually a 2/2 for 2.5, which isn't.
Yeah, well, it could be a 3/3, so I get to choose one, but yeah.
Yeah, limited bomb.
Yeah.
I will play for land Temple of Epiphany.
Epiphany.
Yeah. That comes in tapped. But
Scry one.
I do get to scry one. Yeah, so I'll keep that. And
You
then,
please me. You can stay.
yes. I'll then pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to bring out my commander.
Very good.
Okay, let's go to combat. At the beginning of your combat, create a token that's a copy of non-artifact creature you control. So I'll create a token of.
You've got a Felwar stone. Oh, you've got a 3.
I'll create a copy. Yes,
So is it a 4/4?
it's a 4/4.
Okay. Well, Wally's not good. We've got the blocks for that, I don't think. So.
Yeah, but Christian swung at you.
Before you declare attackers, I'm actually just going to tap this and get you to exile a card from your graveyard.
Oh.
Any card you like.
Oh, he chooses.
Yeah, sadly, target player exiles a card from their graveyard.
Okay, so you just got to keep doing it one at a.
I mean, I can exile all
Slowly
graveyards
chip away.
at some
I'll
point.
exile my.
Fact or fiction?
Fact or fiction.
Yeah, that's sensible.
Okay. I'm not actually going to attack with the copy of the Felwar Stone.
it!
No.
Oh, you want to ram? Yeah.
So what I will do is I will send Death Toucher at you, Ollie.
Oh.
And I will send. I will send my 3/3 at Christian for being. I'll be salted. And then yeah, you decide.
I'm going to block with my 2/2, right? So I will block with my 2/2 Simulacrum and draw a card.
I'm going to take 3.
Perfect. Okay. And then on my end step, I will.
It goes away, does it?
Before end step, sorry. I will tap that to tap the Darkwater Catacombs to play
Emery.
as I only need to tap 1 blue, as it casts one less to cast for each artifact you control.
Yeah, you have enough mana. Yeah.
But I would also I'd also like to use the 1.
You mill cards when Emery comes in.
Yeah. So
Let's do the
mill 4.
Mycosynth Wellspring,
Nice.
Slowbad Goblin Tinkerer, Mind Stone, Oblivion Stone.
Oh,
I'm glad Oblivion Stone's gone.
I know, but it can come
You
back.
can get it back, yeah.
oh,
Get it back.
I can quite easily get it back. And with the 1 floating.
Oblivion Stone, dude.
4 mana, put a Fate Counter on target permanent, 5 mana, and tap for both. Sack a stone and destroy each counter on that permanent, and that's a Fate Counter on it.
Okay, and then with the 1 remaining, I will play
Wayfarer's Bauble.
Nice
Everyone's
clear.
favourite, yeah.
Sacrifice Wayfarer's Bauble, search your library for a basic land card, put onto battlefield tap, and
Nice.
shuffle. And obviously the token goes away. End.
Thank you. Would very much have liked to be on tapping with my commander, but hey ho, that's the way things
Remember
go.
what I did for us, guys?
Hold on.
You did it for yourself, Christian. Right, I'll play
I do feel like that's helped Tom quite a bit though. Ignore me, I'm just ramping, guys, so you don't need to worry.
Right, I will first play my commander. Oh, it's only 3 mana, isn't it? We know this now. Then I am going to tap for 2 more to play Mycosynth Wellspring, which will allow me to search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into my hand. So I will search up any planes, and I'll pass the turn while I do that.
All right then, untap. Draw a card. I will play an island for turn. Then we'll tap 1 and 2 to play an Orzhov Signet. I am going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing both my Construct and my Avenger Ace at. Are you going to do anything nasty to me next turn?
Please do. He seems
I wasn't planning on doing it. I wasn't planning on doing anything nasty at all to anybody on my next turn. So
Alright,
I'll be honest with you. I think Tom's doing the most, but obviously I'm Simic, so at some point I will play bigger stuff. But
Yeah. So I'm going to swing this at you. So this is a 3/1 with Indestructible. It becomes tapped. So before you declare blockers, I can look at these and I can cast an artifact creature. It is the top 5, isn't it? Top 6 cards.
How exciting.
And I have no artifact or vehicle spells amongst these, so sadly I can't do anything with this. Or unless, is that an artifact? No, that's an elephant.
How do you get that mixed up?
That's a
what
shame.
are they playing at with these pre-cons? Is like, just put an elephant in there.
Yeah.
It's an elephant simulacrum.
So there we are. So you've got a construct, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 coming at you, and a 3/1 with Indestructible.
I do believe he is the threat, so...
These pre-cons are pretty strong, like there's stuff going on.
If you block with your commands, Tom, I can make you kill his construct.
He's actually not indestructible. I can just prevent all damage that's done to him.
How do you do that?
It just prevents all damage.
So there's no damage.
Okay.
But you can still block him.
No, I don't want to be the threat, so...
If you want to throw away your commander, I can actually help you kill his constructs.
I didn't...
But Ollie will just get more constructs, so it's probably a bit less.
You guys do what you got to do. This
I am going to take all damage, so that is...
Oh, wow.
9 damage.
Yes.
No one's scared.
Have you not learned from Wally's mistake last time round where he took 18 damage?
Well, yeah, this is only half as much, so it's
He
only...
too likes to live dangerously.
And then
Street magic.
Street gambler.
and then post combat, I'm gonna tap. Let's tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4. Let's replay my commander. We'll move to end step, and I get to make myself another construct token.
I do believe he is coming up.
Yeah, that feels...
I'm not really.
Those two constructs
It's very
are-
hard for me to get
The
through.
constructs are getting bigger as well.
Yeah, that's the worrying thing.
And that's all I have.
And I'm not running a single board wipe in here.
Oh, on tap.
That's not what you meant to say.
Sure.
But it's true though.
Right. I think I will go for. I'll tap 7.
Don't like the sound of that.
No, you don't need to worry about it. And I'll come in like a wrecking beast, and I get a copy as
It's
well.
got riot as well.
So I get riot and trample. So I will choose to have. Do I want it to attack this turn? Oh.
You can both come in differently if you want.
Yeah, well that's the thing that I'm thinking. Do you know what? I'm actually going to put a counter on both of them because I think I'm being nice and I don't want to just swing out my 7/7s. But I will attack with my flyers, I think, because I think you've got no flyers with the Ollie. You're starting to become a bit of a threat.
You said you weren't going to do anything
I think a
nasty.
2/2's
He
not
didn't
that
actually
nasty.
promise anything.
I think a 2/2's not that nasty. So I'm going to send one at you and one at you, Wally. So that two each. You guys have got the highest life totals.
All right then, I'll take
It's
that.
2 in the air. Come
I'll
on,
take 2 in the
guys.
Seeing as this is an opportunity for me to do so, I'm going to tap my command tower and sacrifice Mycosynth Wellspring towards gear.
Yeah.
I'll give the creature that's going Ollie +2/0.
Nice. Nice.
I needed to do it at some point,
Get
didn't
it.
I?
Yeah.
So
Wally.
and that means I can search up another basic lands, and then you just carry on.
Okay, so you're going to take 4 and you're going to take 2, Wally.
Yes, I'll take
3,
two.
4. That's not fair.
That was a pretty harsh move. I'm going to be honest. I do feel slightly bad about it, but I did need to.
What?
It's all right.
Come on, guys. There's no need to feel bad about this type of thing. And then I'll pass a turn.
Also,
Look at me with my commons.
but it is like some commanders just make bad cards good.
Yeah, 2 7/7s for 7.
Well, exactly.
Right,
Yeah, it's pretty good value that. That's a really interesting commander you've got there, Christian.
Thank you very much.
Play
He just likes making toys.
Temple of Descent comes in tapped. I get
Deceit.
Deceit, sorry, I get the Scry. I do not want that card.
God, he didn't want that card, did he?
Get away! You do not please me.
Okay, how are we going here then? Now I'll tap Emery, Lurker of the Lock, to take an artifact and play an artifact from my graveyard. I'll have to pay the mana. I will go for Oblivion Stone.
In response, I'm going to tap my Arcane Signet.
And you don't, you don't have to.
I'm going to blow up Relic of Progenitors and exile all graveyards.
All of them?
All players' graveyards,
Ooh.
and I get to draw a card.
That is cold.
That is
Ollie.
cold. I do believe he is.
I'm actually kind of okay with it, to be honest.
I'm okay with it as well. Not me.
Are you? So, that's nice to see, isn't it? Okay, then I will pay 1 swamp to tap this for 2. Then I will tap a red. Yes, that's right. Because I has affinity for artifacts, so I have 2, so that would be free float, so that would count for that.
Yeah.
I just want to draw 2 cards. Is that okay with you, Ollie?
It's fine. I don't have counter spells.
So Pasta goes in there. I will draw 2 cards.
I don't remember there being any counter spells in there when I sleeved it up.
I don't think there are any counter spells in here.
Well, I've got 8, so if I've got open... Oh, maybe that's not. I was like, do I want counterspell or do I want even surveyor?
I will tap an island and I will.
Sorry.
there it is.
Oh,
Strong.
nice, yeah.
That's a nice sorry.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. What's your construct?
They're both 6/6s.
This is scary.
It is scary.
I'm going to go to my combat. I don't see much I want to do, but I will create a copy of Wayfarer's
nice.
novel. I'll tap my Soul Ring, and I will, at the end.
Are you doing both of them or just one of them?
Well, I can just keep creating copies of it. on it.
That's very clever.
Nice. All right, cool.
That's a really cool synergy, that, isn't it?
And then I will put a land card onto the battlefield tapped. I'll pass the turn while I
okay, cool.
search.
Okay, cool. Right then, I will untap my stuff, draw a card. Now, here's the question. Do I play my lands for turn before I activate my commander? Probably not, because I want to have more cards in my hand, don't I? So, I'm going to tap for 4 to activate my commander, so I will discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards to my graveyard, and I will draw 7. 1, 2,
That is
3,
good, isn't it? That.
5, 6.
But can he copy
7.
a bird?
No, I can't copy a bird. Yeah. So it's all completely pointless, really. So I can then return stuff. Basically, I can return stuff. So I don't have a 1-drop in here. My 2-drop is Dermo Taxi, but there are no creatures in graveyards, are there? Because all the graveyards have just died. So that's just going to be there being useless. And then my 3-drop will be a Pilgrim's Eye. When it enters the battlefield, I research my library for a basic land card, reveal it, push it into my hand, and then shuffle. So I'll do that now as I pass.
Should be used.
I'm going to tap for 2.
No one's threatened by me. This is so weird. I'm not used to this.
I can't do anything about it, so I'm just trying not to think about it. And I will play a Marble Diamond, which enters tapped. And I'll pass the turn and I'll go search up that land.
Before you go, can I just check this? Is it target?
Oh, sorry, yes, I realised that and I meant to mention, yes, so I can only do that to creatures I control, so you will get your 2 life back.
To mention. Meant to mention. Oh, so you'll go... So, okay, so
Back up to
I
34.
get you
Let us know in the comments, guys, what you think about that. And that is
Wally playing dirty.
all for now. I'll search up that land and I'll pass to you, Ollie.
I will untap.
All done so much ramping, I think.
Well, I haven't actually ramped. I've just got loads of lands to my hand, which is good because it means I can discard them and draw more stuff. So I'm just going to find a play and see what it goes.
Right, so I will play an island. Now, can I ask you, Christian,
Go on.
are either of those coming at me next turn?
Please have them come to you next turn. You can't make a deal with the devil.
I mean, I'm having a look at the board here. You are on the highest life total with. I'll be honest with you. You can probably block them pretty well with the construct. Is it that you want to swing with the constructs and don't want to get hit by the crackback?
Yes. Well, not so much that. It's more just like, a gentleman's agreement as a fellow Cynic player.
All right.
I think you need to think future.
Okay. What I'm going to say here is right. I won't swing both of them at any player.
Okay.
So
Another riddle from
Ominous.
riddle from Christian.
All right then. That's okay because at least then I can block one of them. So I think first things
These wrecking beasts.
first. They're ridiculous. Gonna go 1 and 2 to play out another signet. I am then going to move to combat, and I am going to swing 1 construct at Tom, 1 construct at Wally, and I'm going to swing another construct at Wally. He can block it though. So one thing to note is that all of my artifact creatures have menace.
What? No way.
The wrecking beast.
Okay.
So this becomes tapped, so let me resolve that first. So the first 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is something here that I can play. So I'm actually going to tap, let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to play out a Hexabus, which enters with 6+1/+1 counters on it.
What?
I can pay 1. I can play. I can pay 1, remove a +1/+1 counter from it to give another creature a flying counter, or I can remove a counter from another creature I control and put a +1/+1 counter on Hexabus. The rest go to the bottom of my library.
I really am not a fan of anything that's happening. This is just like really scary. So are you swinging at me with 2 6/6s?
I'm not. I'm only swinging at you with 1, and it's actually now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right.
So you've each got an 8 take on. Who's the 3-1 going at?
The 3-1 is also going at Wally.
So
But you can't kill it.
I can't kill it. So I'll block the 3-1 with Oscar,
Yeah, that's fine.
and I'll double block whichever construct it is. So they'll just die basically.
Okie doke.
I'll take the 8.
Oh,
Tom.
well, you've got a 3-3 then.
Well, I've got it's menace.
Oh yeah.
Do you have to go home early or something?
And then I will move to my end step, and I get to create another construct. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different coloured counter, just so that you know that there's
deals with
2 of these.
I didn't make a deal. I just said I won't swing both of them at one person.
I do think you should swing both of them at one person.
How big's your construct that's there?
This is now a 9/9. 1,
can't even
2,
get through.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, that's a 9/9.
Wow. I think I need to get this Basilisk.
Is it my go, sorry?
It's your go.
Right, I'll untap. King of the Short goes. Right, let's go for...
It's like with some decks you just spend so little time doing stuff, don't you?
Yeah, just play 1 spell a turn, do a bit of an attack, and off you go.
So, let's tap 2 for Explore. So I can play an additional on this turn and I get to draw a card.
Nice.
Okay, so I will play an island and I'll also play a Misty Rainforest.
Proper Cynic classic that card.
So what have we got here? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this can be 7 or not. Okay, I'll then tap for...
Misty Rainforest, look at her with the upgrade.
I had one lying around, okay? So, I'll tap for 5, and I will cast Traverse the Outlands. So search your library, put to X basic land cards where X is the greatest power of creatures you control. Put those cards on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. So I will find 7 basics.
That is disgusting.
I'll also at the same time crack my Misty Rainforest.
It's not going well for
No,
us.
it's really not going well, is it, Tom? Especially not for you.
Yeah.
1. Finding all the basics, getting them out.
I know he's got a Hydra Crisis in there as well, so all this mana's really, really bad.
But it's not. Oh, it is a beast. It's
It's a beast, yeah.
It's a Krasis jellyfish.
Let's not worry about what might
Beast.
happen here. He's politicking.
I'm not politicking, I'm just making a statement of fact. I was sat next to you while you did that.
So I'm going to choose this with the Misty Main Forest comes in tapped, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 basics come in as well.
Maybe we could mill him out.
Go to combat, and then I will send both flyers at you, Ollie,
Okay.
because you have no flyers.
I do have a flyer. I
do
have
you?
my Hexus.
Oh, I didn't realise I had flying. Oh, no, that's not good, is it?
And I can take a counter off it and give other things flying too if I want to.
Well, actually, you're really the threat, aren't you? Yeah.
That's not the way I would look at it.
Definitely
That's not the way I'd look at it.
Okay. Well, I actually might need these two alive to help deal with you. So
I believe so.
I'm just gonna sit pretty and not do anything and pass it.
Okay.
See, that was just a generally.
No, but he's still alive.
I know, but I can't do anything at the moment. So, and I don't know if I will. I might as well just sit here ramping.
I will play Temple of Malice in tap. I get to scry 1. No, that would have been good earlier on.
Scions are expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy now.
I'm going to go to my combat. I'm going to create a copy of Wayfarer's Bauble.
Sure.
And then I am going to tap and I am going to search for a land.
No one wants to know what to do because it's ramping.
I'm past my turn.
Just
Actually,
spin these wheels here.
Before you pass your turn, can I make a suggestion?
Please.
How about you crack your other Wayfarer's Bauble and then recast it using Emery?
Ooh.
Yeah, you've got the mana.
So this is a big brain play. This, yeah, you can do.
Okay, yeah, let's do some big brain
like,
play.
aha, exile. You activated my chat card.
Okay, I will then.
That would be pure evil if that was your plan.
Yes.
So I will do what I was going to do, crack that by paying the 2.
So you're just going to fetch up 2 lands, basically.
Yeah. And then I will bring it back.
I'm beginning to think that copying birds and beasts isn't as powerful as I maybe thought it was when I was building the deck. I was like, oh, this is fine. I'll just 2 wrecking beasts. How's anyone going to be able to deal with that?
And sadly,
They're only probably be swinging them around, Christian.
I know, but
I'll pass my turn.
I think I need you guys to help me deal with Ollie. So I'm not sure I can do it.
Don't be expecting too much.
Yeah.
From it, but right, I'll draw for turn after tapping. Okay, let's planes to start with. Now it's about to get a bit spicy now, so this is good. This is good.
No, I don't like the spice. Don't do that.
So we are
Give
going.
me the madras.
Calm down. Right, so let's start with 1, 2, 3 for Imperial Recruiter. Now I will do this now because I know what I'm searching for. I'm going to find my Esper Sentinel. Swift intake of breath from Ollie on the other side of the table.
No, that's okay. I can deal with an Esper Sentinel.
Please don't. I will then add tap a white to bring Esper Sentinel in. Right, what am I going to do next? I have 4 mana remaining. So I can activate my commander, and I think that's...
Do it. Time to spin the
let's do it.
wheel.
We're going to activate my commander.
Himself into the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. We'll go to the graveyard. I'll just put them down there because I'm going to bring some stuff back, hopefully.
I'd have more hope if you, but you have already said there's no board wipe.
4, 5, 6. So let's deal with these first. So I've got a bit of selection here. So I've got no 1-drop. I've got no 2-drop. For my 3-drop, I have plenty of choice, and I'm going to bring out Felden of the 3rd Path.
Oh, nice.
Not bad in this deck, if I don't say so myself.
Not at all.
Go to.
She will come back to me.
That's a
Yeah,
flame
flame
text.
yeah, sorry.
That was really weird. That.
Yay!
I have
That's going to
absolutely.
be your picture of it.
I have absolutely no good attacks, so I will pass.
Okay, so at the end of your no, it's all right. Don't worry. Stop panicking.
I think my Esper Sentinel.
I'm going to tap 1 and tap 2 to remove 2 counters from here, and I'm going to put 2 flying counters on this construct.
That's a threat to you. That could put 2
I've got
So 1 on each.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
these 2, when I untap here, these
that's
both have flying. Because I'm so sorry, I just moved that. Because after all of Christian's big talking about getting stuff done.
What, is he just going to kill Christian now?
No, I'm doing really nice things.
So what?
Don't have the Hydra with Christus, it's okay.
I do believe he is the threat.
What? Ollie's the threat.
But who would be the second threat?
I don't know. Someone probably are you actually scared of commons?
No, but I am scared of his big flies.
Yeah, it's tokens.
He's made them
Yeah,
fly.
the fact that they're now flying is really scary.
Yep. Yeah.
Like Menace was bad enough.
I don't think I can quite get through on. I don't think I can quite get through to Christian and kill him.
I think you can give it a go though.
I don't think you can get through to me either, Ollie. You'd probably get
I have 2 flyers,
Yeah.
so I can block one of them.
You also know that I'm not doing anything.
You're starting to panic here a bit.
Yeah, he's really flapping.
Take me then, come on, take me. I don't mind. I've been very nice. I've just been creating land.
Do you know what? If you want to take me out the game, do it. But if you don't do it, then
Can we come to an agreement?
well, no one's going to make a deal with you.
All right, no one's gonna make a
If
deal.
you want to try and kill me, do it.
I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to I would make a deal with you, Ollie, right away.
No.
Anything you want.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Well, okay. I won't take you out of the game this turn.
Great.
What is it? Artifact
Wait,
you
can you potentially hit me for 33?
Potentially, yeah.
Oh, God.
do it.
Five.
I don't
So,
mind.
firstly, I'm just gonna
Stand up and flap like a chicken. All your artifacts gain +2.
Oh, the Mishra chicken.
I'm gonna tap this. I'm going to go down to 3. So now all 3 of these have flying and menace.
Ooh.
I am then going to. I suppose we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, 5 and 6 to play out a steel hellkite, meaning that my constructs are now 10/10s. I am then going to
So I
move.
think that's taxi for Tom, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to take me out, I will go gladly.
I'm going to move to combat, and
Bring it, Wally.
he's not going to attack me or try and take me out next turn, are you?
I can't.
I mean, even if I could, I wouldn't. I can't.
How can any of us do it?
Swing.
Take me out.
I tell you what, you're all going to gang up on me is the
Make
problem.
like the all-American rejects.
Well-
Swing, swing, swing.
Front of the table.
Oh my.
We should do stuff like that more often.
I tell you what,
What the swing?
yeah. Keys on the table, boys.
I'm going to send one of my constructs at each player in the air.
Okay.
But I am. Sorry, and I'm also going to attack with this card. It doesn't really matter who I. Well, it doesn't matter because one of your creatures will die. Oh no, it won't.
I've got Oscar, yeah.
I'll send it at you just because you're in front of me.
For old time's
For
sake.
old time's sake. And I will also swing my 3/3 at you, Wally, because you've got a higher life total than Tom.
Oh, thanks.
No worries,
Christian's got a
anytime.
higher life total than me, just saying.
Okay, so is it? Are we now past the priority to blockers?
No, this gets
Okay, that-
triggered.
happens, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Spicy deck, that, isn't it?
6.
Nice, that,
For a pre-con, it's really, really good.
I'm going to tap 2 to play Steel Overseer.
Oh, dang.
It just gets worse and
No.
worse, doesn't it?
And then these go
So we can
on
put a
the
+1,
bottom.
+1 card on each artifact.
But crucially, more chances on this, so more
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
flying. Yeah, it's pretty good synergy.
Yeah.
That.
And then I
They
will.
got menace and flying.
They've got Menace and
And they're
Fly.
also massive.
Okay, cool.
And they're also
we now
huge.
on to blockers.
We're now moving to blockers.
Okay, I will double block with my Aven Surveyor and its copy.
Okie doke.
I have no options.
So I will block this guy with Osgear, and then I just have to take the 10.
You'll take, actually, it's now 11
I'll
because
take the 11 then.
another one has come out, and you'll also take 3 from.
Oh yes, I will. Thank you. Yes. Not thank you, but thank you for telling me.
No worries.
Not thank you for doing it.
And that's it. I will move. That's it. I'll move to my end step, and I will play out a construct
Of
from
course.
Urza, just
Why
to
not?
add an extra little bit of something here. It could be a massive blowout, but that's fine.
Has anyone got Vandal Blast?
On that.
Oh, can you imagine?
That would be pretty bad for you. We're the only red player. Tom won't know we've got landed lots anymore. I definitely haven't. I thought about it and then decided not to, and I'm regretting it now.
Is it what's this? A 3-3?
Yes.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna try and hold him back, but we've got to do things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 16 mana. Okay. So
Got a little bit of mana over there.
Wow.
let's tap for 5 to play Reflections of Lit Jarrah, and I'm going to choose Beast. Okay. I'm then going to.
Would you like to pay for S%?
Do you know what, Wally? You could have the cards.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, right, because I can't be bothered doing the maths to see if I have it up. So I'm going to name Beast. Okay, so then I'm going to tap for. Yeah, I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to play Affectionate Indrik. When it comes in, I create 2 copies of it because it's a beast. Right, and I can have it fight target creatures, and it's a 4/4. So first of all, I want it to fight this.
Okay, in response,
Sensible.
I'm going to tap and I'm going to remove a counter from this to give my other construct flying.
Makes sense.
Oh, okay, cool. I have some other triggers as well. So
That's fine.
One of them. So that's the first copy.
Yeah.
It's going to fight that one. The second copy is going to fight your Steel Overseer,
Okay.
right? And the actual one is going to fight your Steel Hellkite.
And what are they? 6/6?
4/4s.
4/4s.
So this will die.
Okay.
Yep. And so your Steel Overseer and your Hexavus will die.
Yes.
So they are Affectionate Addicts, right? Then I will go to combat and I will swing both my Wrecking Beasts at you, Ollie.
Okay.
2 7/7s.
2 7/7s. So I'll block one of them with a 10/10
Sure.
construct.
So that will die.
And I will take 7.
7. Then I will tap 2 for Masked Vandal, and I will get 2 copies of Masked Vandal. So I will.
Seems good.
So I will exile. I may exile 3 creature cards from my graveyard to exile target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls.
Oh, nice.
And I will exile these 3 to exile 3 of your constructs with Menace.
Okay. I'll get rid of the.
Tapped ones, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I suppose it's your choice.
Yeah, so the 3 tapped ones is fine. Yeah, so no, that one's only got 1 of those. It's not got flying and menace, has it? It's just got flying.
No, they all had them because I took the counter off Hexavus before it died.
What was giving it? Oh, it's just a one. Okay, I thought it was a tap ability. So you have 1 flying menace construct, and the others have gone. That's all I can do, guys.
That was pretty good, that.
So,
That
over to you, Tom.
Draw a card for turn. I will pay 1 to bring in Nihil Spellbomb.
Yeah.
Okay, I will then go and play a Drossforge Bridge.
Sorry, on the cast of that, do you pay for S%?
I mean, I'd like you to have a card.
Thank you very much.
Just remember that.
See, we're helping him out here, and yet still, I feel like he's got no plans to deal with you at all.
Well, I've got literally no attacks. How can I possibly do anything?
Okay, I will then go to my combat stage.
Yeah.
I will then create a copy of the Fell Warstone.
Yes.
Okay, and then I am going to start goading everything. Okay, so tap a Soul Ring to create 2 floating mana.
Sure.
I will tap a Mountain. I will sacrifice that keeps one still floating. I will sacrifice that because I have to sacrifice.
So you've got 1 floating.
I've got 1 floating. I will goad this one to start with. I will then play another Mountain. I will sacrifice.
And then this is gone.
Then that is gone.
Yeah.
I will goad this.
Right.
Okay.
By the way, sorry, you missed a trigger here. You may pay black and draw a card.
I don't want to draw a card.
What? For 1 black?
He's obviously got other plans, hasn't he?
I will then pay another red and a black, and I will sacrifice
Wayfarer's Bauble.
Wayfarer's Bauble. You know what? I'll pay the black as well for that one before, and I'll draw a
you will
card.
draw the card. Yeah. You silly Billy.
Yeah, silly. I won't even look at it just yet.
Who's going to do that?
I will goad whatever one I haven't goaded yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steel Hellkite, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah. I will.
Goaded his Urza as well. If you goaded his Urza.
I will tap this to be a red, and I will tap blue, sacrificing it to goad your last one. Whatever, whichever.
So all four
are now goaded.
I will then sacrifice. I will tap the copy to produce a
Colour.
a red.
It's a red, yeah.
I'll tap a red and I'll tap the colourless, and I will also sacrifice it to goad. Which is the next biggest thing? What's
Probably one of Christian's.
Is Osgear. This is a 7/7.
Can I suggest that you don't goad any tokens?
Okay, I will goad your commander.
Don't like the way you said that.
Yeah, that was ominous, that wasn't it? Destroy all tokens.
I will then pay a red and a blue, sacrificing the artifact land that I put in this turn to goad your commander.
That's my commander. You want to go to Osgear, do you?
I want to goad Osgear. Okay. Sorry, yeah, Osgear. Yeah, let's say that's my turn. I think that's a fair
Interesting turn. I am going to tap for 2.
Right.
I'm going to play Illusionist Braces. Then I'm going to add 3 more to it to equip that to my commander.
What does Illusionist Braces do?
Whenever an ability of a equipped creature is activated, if it isn't a mana ability, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. So basically, if I activate my commander, I do it twice. And funnily enough, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to need to drop my land first, which is a mountain. Tap the rest of my stuff. Tap my commander as well. I'll draw 7. I'll draw 7 more now. 1, 2,
They're not
3,
going to, they don't go into
4, 5, 6.
Are you sure you think I'm the threat
7.
here? Look at all this stuff that's going on.
Right, so from these cards that I have discarded, I can return stuff to the battlefield. I will start with Portable Hole as my 1-drop, targeting the construct.
No!
Yes!
I will then bring in the Goodest Boy. I will draw a card when he enters the battlefield. That'll just go to my hand. And then for my 3-drop, it will be Sculpting Steel that will copy the Steel Hellkite. So I have Steel Hellkite now.
Right.
The rest of these cards will go to my graveyard, and then I'll do the same thing again.
It's alright, eventually he'll mill himself. So we got that going. I told you I'm not the threat. All I was doing was dealing with you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can't let
7,
spite
8.
dictate your game.
Yes, let the hate.
Yeah. Good.
I can actually hit all 3, so we'll get Recruitment Officer back. Then Ingenious Smith, there'll be a trigger off that, but I'll do it in a moment. And then Automatic Librarian. I'm going to stack the triggers, so the Automatic Librarian goes off first, so I'll scry 2. And I'm actually just going to leave both of those on there, because they're actually pretty good. Then I'm going to let the Ingenious Smith will go off, so I will look at the top 4 cards of my library, reveal an artifact, and put it in my hand. And I'm going to choose my Arcbound Shikiri.
Yeah. Shikiri.
And the rest go on the bottom of my library in a random order.
I would like to remind you, he did proclaim to have a board wipe before.
No, I think it was about tokens, so I'm not too worried actually. Right.
That sounds arrogant, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, that's absolutely going to come back to haunt me. Christian, what's all your stuff?
I've got 2 4/4s, 3 1/3s, and a 3/5 that can block.
Okay, so it either doesn't die or it kills one of your things, so Osgear is going to attack you. It's got vigilance.
Okay, I'm going to block with my commander and one of my massive vandals.
Okay.
So it's going to die.
Yeah.
Because you knew the commander.
And you can kill one of my massive vandals.
Yeah, great, cool. We'll do that.
No.
So Osgear dies, and yeah, that's enough, I think. Got to discard 2 cards to hand side, so I'll pass the turn and I'll just work out what I'm going to do.
All right. Well, my board is in a very sad state now.
So I will discard Aven Mind Sensor. I'll tap that.
I'm not the threat anymore, and you know it.
I know, I'd hate to be the threat.
But all your stuff's goaded now, so it's like, who do you want to attack?
Yeah. I am slightly worried about what's going on over here.
I mean, it's just really wide. There's not loads of damage out here. The Hellkite's pretty good.
Now let's get it.
Hellkite for Hellkite, I believe.
So I think first and foremost, I'm going to just swing everything at you.
Okay, cool.
So it's all coming here. So firstly, I get a trigger from this.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and sadly there are no artifacts
that like your third whip off?
Yeah, it doesn't do that well in here.
You've got all your artifacts on the board, that's why.
It's actually all just basic lands.
Yeah. So, alright, coming at me. I will chunk block your 3-1 with a 1-3. I know it doesn't do damage to it. And I will double block Urza with 2 4/4s.
So I've got a question. Does Scuttling Steel, the creature that does it maintain its mana value of 3, or does it take on?
It enters a copy of the creature.
So it has the mana value.
So it has the mana value of the creature. That is my thing until we get roasted in the
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
All right then. So
Tell us if we're wrong. We want to hear it on the phone.
I'm going to tap 1, and I'm going to Swords to Plowshares one of your beasts.
Would you like to pay for Esper Sentinel?
I am not going to.
Oh, as if you sword to plowshare the token.
I had to. I want my Urza to stay alive. Great. So damage is dealt, and you take 5 in the air.
Yeah.
Then I get to use Steel Hellkite's ability, and I'm going to choose X = 0 to destroy all of your tokens.
Okay, so these are gone.
Then I am going to.
How costly it was for me to do that to his board. And yet you've done absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
You are the least team player.
You keep telling me
and we let him draw for Esper Sentinel.
We did.
What am I supposed to have done? I have no attacks.
Swing!
Yeah, I can swing now. I've got loads of stuff to swing with. But
Okay, so you're gonna
turn. You made that promise.
I'm going to swing it at Christian.
Yeah,
Swing, Wally, swing at everything.
Just to make sure that you don't, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay. 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to do a Mare Battle Sphere to make 4 1/1 mares. So it's 1.
That's a lot of mares.
We'll just put one of these on there. And in addition, I'm going to move to the end step and create myself a construct, which is currently a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
Although I have just realised that this is not an artifact land.
No, you've been cheating.
I've been cheating right the way along.
Yeah.
So you at least gain 2 more life because I hit you twice.
Thank you.
You gain a life because I hit you once with one of my things, and you blocked everything, so you're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my turn.
Wow, it's a long time coming over to my turn here. Right. Okay. So we'll go for 1, 2.
But you're saying I'm not a team player, but I took out one of his constructs.
Yeah. Your portable hole.
Yeah, and that never comes back even with portable hole, right?
I think you should go all in.
Well, I've got
I mean, I went all in.
No, there's some stuff I can do. There's stuff I can
Right,
do.
I'm going to pay 5 to cast Murder of Crows. Whenever another creature dies, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. So that's 5. That copies. So I have a copy of Murder of Crows. Then my commander is unfortunately goaded. So, I mean, there is really just no good attack with it. But because Wally's been not pulling up his part of the Wally, I'll bring you with a 3/5. Sure. So my commander will die.
Yep.
I'll have a trigger here. So I may draw a card if I do discard a card. I will discard Silver Raven, next one. I will definitely discard Explore the Underdark. Then
what are these
I'll
cards
take 1,
you
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, my mana got used up this turn. 4, 5, 6, 7 to recast my commander. Then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4. So pay a total of 4 for Feral Hydra. It ends with X +1/+1 counters on it. So I have 2 copies of these because it's a beast.
Nice.
And they each will have 3 +1/+1 counters on, so they're all 3/3s. But any player may pay 3 to put a +1/+1 counter on it. So if
oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing that.
Pay 3. Oh, I don't have 3.
and then pass the turn. What I would say, genuinely, if anyone is looking at this board and thinking that I'm a threat, you're bad at Magic. Well, yeah, genuinely, if you're looking at my board and thinking, wow, Christian's got to go, you're not good at threat assessment. I have no cards in hand. There's a load of basically vanilla creatures.
To play.
I'm not a fan of that Battle Sphere.
I'll pay
He's fine.
Oh, now you've moved over to this one. Now we start to understand. Okay, this is maybe the board I should be a bit more worried about.
I'll play Scavenger Brawler.
Yeah.
It has Flying, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink. I will pay the 3 to play an artifact.
Pay for Esper Sentinel.
Yes, I will.
Fair enough.
Do you pay the 3 to put a +1?
Can I pay 3 to boost them up?
Only 1.
Only 1.
It's not worth it.
No. Okay.
Why would you do that anyway?
But you can.
Because I am trying to be a team player, Wally. You wouldn't understand. I am going to go to combat. I'm going to create a copy of an artifact.
What is it you do in the Commander Sphere?
Yeah, I'm going to do a copy of the Commander Sphere.
You can, yeah, it's really good in this deck because obviously you can sack it and just make your current
tap it for a red. I'm then going to sacrifice it and pay 1. I'm going to goad. How big's your construct?
An 11/11.
I'm going to goad the construct.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the
probably
best.
going to attack it for you anyway.
That is Tommy's turn.
Okie dokie. I'm glad that we found a deck that Commander Sphere is good in, because I bought one for the first Commander deck I built 18 months ago, and it's still not gone into a deck. So
it used to be a proper staple, didn't it? But then it just got overtaken with better things. 3 mana rocks is just a bit much. But the second ability is great. It's just that you don't really.
I'll drop planes for turn. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is activate my commander, so tap for 4. I will discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. I'll pop them there. I'll draw 8. I'm definitely getting them out, aren't I?
If you keep doing it, yeah.
And I'm going to do it twice. I didn't even untap my commander, but that's fine. I'll look at those later. Right, so what am I?
Crazy. This is ridiculous.
This deck's absolutely bonkers.
I do believe you're going to have to swing out here.
Okay, so I have no 1-drop. I do have a 2-drop. It's Lizard Blades, and I do have I actually have a choice of 3 drops. Skyclave Apparition. So
I'm on your team.
Exile 1 target, 1 mana non-token permanent. You don't control a mana value 4 or less. I think I'm just going to go for this. Actually, you're getting a bit of value out of that. So
all right. So
it has been giving you a load of value.
yeah. So we can stick it. We'll stick it under the Skyclave for now.
Recruitment on?
Right. So the rest of the stuff will all go to the graveyard. I will then do the same thing again. So I'll just draw the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He will himself.
This is absolutely insane. This deck is crazy. There is a Thraben Inspector that will come in. I will make a clue. Then I will bring Arcane Signet as the 2-drop. And for the 3-drop, it will be Inspiring Overseer, so I will gain a life. And I will draw a card. My graveyard's now bigger than my library. Right, so what I'm going to do is first tap for 2 to put the Lizard Blades onto the Hellkite.
So how much is it? Is it 2 or 1 to pump it? 2. 2 to give it +1.
Oh, I forgot that I could do that. But I also want to tap for 2 to equip the Basilisk Collar to it.
Oh, nice.
So it has Lifelink and Death Touch now. And then I will pump it. So it is a 6/5 double strike Lifelink Death Touch, and I'm going to swing that at you, Ollie.
What have I ever done to you?
It's already been swung.
It's been swung.
It's done. Sorry, mate. It's done.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well done, Wally. You proved yourself to be a team
And
player.
then I will.
Now, Ollie, how do
Actually-
you deal with Wally?
Actually, sorry, can we go back?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You're going to kill my thing now.
Yeah, I am. Screw you, buddy. I'm going to tap 1 and 2. I'm going to despark. Exile target creature, mana value 4 or greater.
Oh, it works because it's a Hellkite. Because obviously.
That's what I was asking about before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that happens. So I'll just put the stuff into that. Okay, so that was a bit of a blowout, that wasn't it? But I have still got some stuff.
At least the thought was there.
Yeah.
But now Ollie, I do think
So I am.
you're going to have to get him on the crap pack.
Yeah. Ollie, you've got to.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So I am tapped out. I will discard a Plains. It's a very nice Infinity Plains and a Mountain.
I'm going to untap.
Well, that was good. That could have been really fun. That.
One of us is not long for this world.
Yeah.
I think it might be you, Ollie.
I
Because I can tell you now, Ollie is a good Magic player, and he will be able to work out that you're the threat.
Yeah, I think it is. I actually think Tom's the threat. Look at all this stuff. Like a Commander Sphere, that's terrifying.
Oh, not a Commander Sphere.
Right, so I'm going to deal with with him. I'm going to deal with your board.
I don't need dealing with
Thank
it.
you.
You absolutely do need dealing with
Thank
it.
you.
Right, I'm actually going to go tap, and I'm going to make a black and one other. I'm going to tap black, and we'll go to. We'll do that. So that's 5 mana. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 mana to play Noxious Gear Hulk. When Noxious Gear Hulk enters the battlefield, you may destroy another target creature. If a creature is destroyed this way, I gain life equal to its toughness. Probably I should get rid of this thing because this thing is stopping me from killing Tom. So I'm going to get rid of this because it keeps goading my stuff.
That's fine.
So I'll destroy that and I gain 3.
3.
1, 2, 3. Then I am going to move to combat. The 12/12 construct is coming at you.
Sure.
When it has menace. My steel Hellkite is coming at you, Wally. It has menace.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about
So I'm going to pump it once.
that. Okay. So it's a 6/5.
So it's a 6/5. And then through to damage? Blockers.
I will block with my Masked Vandal and one of these copies.
Okie doke.
Yeah, so they'll die and I won't take any damage.
Okay, and you'll take
I
your
can't
6.
block, so I will go down to 15.
And then I'm going to tap 1 and 1 other to pay X equals 2. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value X whose controller was dealt damage by steel Hellkite
Okay,
this
so
turn.
that's like basically all my board.
Yes, that's the hope.
Actually, I do have a response, I think. So before my Arcane Signet dies, I'm going to tap it for 1 red. Do you have anything with 3 toughness?
I have some things with 1 toughness.
I guess I'm going to bolt one of your mirrors.
Okay.
Take that, Mia!
And then the Signet will die.
Fantastic. And then I will move to my end step and I will create another construct.
Right, untap. Draw. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho
A few cards in my
I will pay 2 for River Hoopo, and I get a copy of it. Right.
What does it do?
I can pay 3 in a Simic to draw a card and gain 2 life. So I'm going to pay 5. I will gain 3, and I will draw. Gain 2, and I will draw a card. I will.
That is a creature, isn't it?
3, 4, 5, and I will gain 2, and I will draw a card.
Oh dear.
What do you mean, oh dear?
Yeah, where's the idea?
Oh my. What is it oh dear? Because it's like embarrassing. I will tap 2 for Growth Spiral, draw a card, and I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield. I don't have one.
That's all on your board.
Oh, sorry, this has got 3+1/+1 counters. Then I will tap 2 for Gnarled Colony. As it's a beast, I get 2 copies of that. Right, I'll go to combat, and Ollie, I'll swing 8 in the air at you.
Yikes, okay. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then I will pass the turn.
The tables are turned.
Yeah.
You're getting hit in the air now.
Now the turntables have... Oh, wait.
Now the turntables have rotated.
Okay, I will draw a card. Play an island. I will pay 1 red, 2 blue to bring in Cursed Mirror.
To pay for Esper Sentinel?
Yes. Enters the battlefield as a copy of a creature. I will copy.
Gear Hulk, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will destroy the standing.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
pretty
cool.
good play, that.
You'll gain 12. We're just staying a little bit out of your reach, aren't we?
I am going to go to combat. I will create a copy of the sphere, and I will send the Sky Brawler at you.
What is it? Flying?
Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink.
Okay.
I will send the 4/4 at Wally. That's a 5/4.
That's a 5/4. This is a 4/7 though.
I will send the 5/4 at Wally.
Alright, so I'm going to chump block both
It doesn't have
of
haste,
them.
does it?
Does.
Oh my god.
I'm going to chump both of them with the Thraben Inspector
card.
and the Automatic Librarian.
Okay.
So they will just die.
I have to say the Noxious Gear Hulk has menace.
Oh yes.
He
Oh,
did,
it does.
he did double block.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
No, I blocked each. In that case, I'll throw the Inspiring Overseer in for the Menace as well, so that'll just die.
And so you're going to take your damage and then...
Yeah, I've already taken my
you're
damage.
taking your damage, so I gain 4 life.
Wow, that's a bit of a swing there, Tom.
Yeah, I think Tom's in a pretty commanding position.
I don't know, you know.
Hang on, have I taken my damage?
No.
I've taken 8
No, yeah,
from
that was from
something
me,
else.
so yeah.
So I take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My turn.
Okay, I will untap everything, draw for turn. I will play the mountain.
It is complex.
Yeah.
It is a complicated game, this, isn't it? Alright, so I'm going to tap a plains and that mountain that I've just played for recommission. Return target artifact or creature with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Creatures come in with a counter, but I'm actually going to go get the illusionist braces. So they will come back.
If you mill yourself, do you get like a second, like a weird prize?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think I should be aiming to mill myself because this is peak this deck really. So yeah, I'll equip it. So that's tap 3 to equip to my commander, which should have been untapped, and then I will just activate my commander. So I will discard 5 cards, which I'll put down there. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I only have 3 drops in my hand this time, but I will return to the battlefield the Staff of Dawn. And then I'll look at these new cards in my hand.
Staff of Dawn's really good here.
Can you
tap some of this stuff.
Can you untap your commander?
I will discard this hand. There's only 1 card in there. Right, and then I'll draw 5 more cards.
Oh my god.
2, 3, 4,
You could mill yourself here.
Yeah.
It's really possible I could mill myself. So there's only 1 card I can return, which is the Swiftfoot Boots. They'll come back to the battlefield. So I'll tap my command tower for a Soul Ring. I'll tap the Soul Ring and I'll tap the top Soul Ring of Rustwell Bridge, so that is 3 mana floating. To put the Swiftfoot Boots onto my commander. I'll then put the Basilisk Collar onto Felden's Third Path. So I just need to gain some life here. And I'm going to swing Felden at you, Ollie.
Okay.
2-3 with Death Touch and Lifelink.
Death Touch and Lifelink.
Good luck with your commander.
I could, you're absolutely right, I could.
Yeah, I think that's a really good block there, Ollie. I think you should do that.
I'll take it.
Okay,
So I'll take 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yep, and I will gain 2. And then it's your turn.
Okie doke. Right. I can take
This
some
is an epic game.
Yeah.
This is an absolute epic
Yeah.
game.
This set's designed to go on for a long time.
Yeah.
Really.
I feel like I'm playing a deck this time where my turns are quite short.
For once.
I'm having some pretty long turns there.
Yeah.
Well, you're
All
taking
all
off.
three of you are.
Right, so you're on 27.
I'm not on the highest life total
No.
here. Why are you focusing on the 33?
Because he's got lots of stuff that he can do stuff with.
My tactic for the last few turns has been if we can maybe do something about Ollie and then think about it after, think about everything else afterwards. But Wally's doing stuff.
Yeah.
You've done a little bit, Tom. That was a lot of life that you gained in the last one. That
Needed
was
it.
really good.
Needed
yeah.
it.
Right, I'm going to move to combat. This is quite a complex step. So I'm going to swing my constructs at my construct singular, sorry, an 11/11 at you. I'm also going to swing a 5/4 at you. That's 16 at Tom. I'm going to swing my Hellkite at you.
Wally.
No, still at.
Clearly after me.
It's all going at Tom.
My revenge will be swift.
I am going to swing my mere battle spear at you. In fact, I'm going to send everything at Tom.
You know what? I think that's the right move.
So that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So that will take you out of the game.
Can I block?
They all have, they have menace. Yeah, so you can block
You've got
something.
one thing. You probably is you have to double block his construct. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I double block your construct.
Okie doke. That's fine. So damage goes through and you will take 18.
Yeah, minus 11. Yeah, so
Yeah.
8. back to where you were after all that.
Well, it's a good job you gained all that life then, isn't it?
Then I am going to do something which I don't really want to do, but I sort of have to. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for austere command.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm going to choose to destroy all enchantments and all creatures with mana value 3 or less.
That's my entire board.
That's your entire
I
board.
don't have any enchantments.
But on the plus side, I'm not going to pay the 1 for Esper Sentinel.
Oh, great.
Mill.
So all artifact
So all enchantments
Yeah.
And all
creatures mana value 3 or less.
Okay, so you will get the trigger off Skyclave Apparition.
Yes.
So you'll get an illusion. I have an illusion for you.
Marvellous, thank you very much. A 2/2 illusion.
Alright, so my commander will go to the command zone.
And then, because I'm so fed up of people... Oh, and all my stuff will die just here. Because I'm so fed up of people messing about with my board, I'm going to go one...
I have some triggers here.
Yes.
So I can draw and I can do this trigger. So I have 4 things die. So I can do 1, or discard this. 2, discard the Seiju. This, discard this.
Yeah, I think I imagine.
Discard Rampage and Balos. Right, yeah.
And then, because people have been constantly messing about with my artifacts, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to play Indomitable Archangel, which has 4/4 flyer. Artifacts I control of Shroud as long as I control 3 or more artifacts.
Oh my days.
So
Okay, that's
move to end step, create a construct,
Why not?
pass turn.
Right, untap and draw.
That was a bit of a turn, that wasn't it, Ollie?
Wait for me to get back, hopefully.
Have you got any flyers?
Yes,
What have you got?
a 4/4, just giving everything.
He's not going to want to block.
Well, yeah, if you want to trade for a minute of pros, I'll swing at you for 4 and yeah.
Okay, 1, 2,
Alright,
3, 4.
4 damage.
Oh, so sorry.
I'm going to tap 3 for Hunter's Insight. So I'm going to draw 4 cards.
Okay.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I will tap 3 to Raven form your Abdominal Archangel. So I'm going to exile this, and you will get a 1/3.
Okay. This is exiled. Sorry, mate.
And then I'm going to right. So this is going to be a bit of a command replay. So I'm going to tap 5 for Messenger Jays. When Messenger Jays in the battlefield, I get 2 of them as well. Starting with me, each player votes for Feather or Quill. Put a +1/+1 counter on Messenger Jays for each Feather vote and draw a card for each Quill vote. For each card drawn this way, discard a card. I'm going to vote for Quill.
I want to give it the +1/+1.
Okay. So
I too will give it the counter, so it's Feather, is it?
Yeah.
And I suppose I will also give it the counter.
Okay, so this is the first one. So I will draw 1 card and then discard a card. I'll discard a Civic Signet. And then the second one, I will vote for Quill.
Counter.
Yeah.
Same again, yeah.
Yeah, same again.
Okay, so I'll draw 1 card. And then as much as I don't want to discard this, I'm going to have to discard Primeval Bounty. Yeah.
That's good.
Right, and then I will pass a turn.
Not long for me
I
here.
think my challenge now is to mill myself out before Ollie kills me. I'll go out on my own terms.
He now doesn't. He only has a 1/1 flyer, by the way, so you can do some damage to him.
Let's just tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3,
It's one of those
4,
games.
5, 6, 7. Oh, well, just tap all that. Doesn't make a difference. I'm not going to do anything this turn that much. I'm going to do that, and then I am going to go to combat. I am going to create a copy of that, creating a 4/4. I am going to send the 4/4 at.
It's non-creature, isn't it?
Yeah, this isn't a creature.
But it makes it a creature.
I see.
I'm going to send the 4/4 at you, Wally, and I'm going to send the 4/4 Trample Vigilance Lifelink at you.
Okay, I will block it with a construct.
Flying.
Ah.
I did give you that bird, but it's got trample.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And you gain 4. Wow, what a game this is.
My god.
Somehow I managed to be on the decent
Alright.
life total though.
Okay,
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
Yeah.
am I really going to lean into this self-mill?
If I'm going to die, it's going to be on my own turn.
Alright, so first things first, seeing as I've drawn it, tap planes, I'm going to pass the Steel Hellkite.
Okay, and I gain.
I know if you search for the land, you pass.
Search for a land. Okay, I'll go searching for a swamp.
Okie doke. Then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring my commander out again. Tap 1 to put Swiftfoot Boots on my commander. And I actually can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I don't have enough mana to put the Illusionist Braces back on her.
Oh no, so you might not be able to mill yourself.
Yeah. But I will still activate my commander. So I will discard these 5 cards, I will draw 5 more. Now there are only 2 things I can bring back, but they're both 2 drops. I'm actually going to bring in the Ornithopter Paradise because it's a flyer.
Yeah, Ornithopter Paradise, get him!
Yeah, and that's all I can do. I suppose I could equip the Swiftfoot Boots to Ornithopter and hit somebody for 0, but
Why not put the collar on?
because it's got 0 power.
It's got 0 power, so it wouldn't do
literally
anything.
pointless.
Flex. He was trying to put his collar on his thopter.
Yeah, so I'll just pass the turn.
That was Death Touch.
Yeah, it's got 0 power, so don't
Untap.
This is it now, Wally, I think.
Well, we'll play a land for turn, which is
if I was on there, I'd kill
Arcane
you
Sanctum.
first, so.
I'd kill me first.
The problem is that I've got a lot of issues over here, and I don't think I'm going to be. The problem is that I don't have enough flyers to actually deal with it. So I can't deal with what's going on here. He's taking me out next turn, no matter what.
It does look that way, doesn't
Does
it?
look that way.
They were like, yeah, it looks like it's working you, Ollie.
Yeah. So I'm playing for 3rd place, I think.
After all this game, you've been I think you've got some stuff you can do.
Well, the only
If you get him, Messenger Jays, get him. You're the one who put +1/+1 powers on.
Yeah, I was thinking, why is he doing that? Why don't you just send everything his way? That might be fair.
He is on 33 life.
He's on 33 life. I know, but I don't want to come. So I can take you out. So I'm gonna come at you. I'm taking you out.
Okay, fair enough.
I really don't like the stuff that you're doing.
Why don't you be nice with me and I can be nice with you?
7.
Anyway.
So to go to combat, I'm going to take out Wally. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 7. So that's 16 coming your way, Wally.
Yep, I can do nothing about that, so I will go timidly into the abyss.
Oh, and you never got to mill yourself.
Had I been able to re-equip then, maybe I can.
Maybe I could have milled myself. Maybe I could have milled myself.
Right, so I'll scoop this all up then.
Marvellous. And then in response to, my second flame phase, not in response, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Urza's Ruinous Blast to destroy all exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary.
Okay, I have response to that. So I'm going to tap 4 and I'm going to cast Eureka Moment. I'm going to draw 2 cards and then I'm going to put a land card onto the battlefield. I don't have a land card, so anything that's not legendary goes.
Yes, so
Now, you
all
see Christian and Tom look like proper suckers now. Because I'm dead, the board wipe doesn't affect me. So, sucks to be you guys.
Right.
this goes. So I'm left with my Urza. And then I will move to my end step and I will create a 2/2 construct.
Sure.
It's not quite as scary as it was
Where's that
before.
been all game this morning? My go?
Yes.
Right, I'll untap and I'll draw.
I think you might have hurt yourself more than...
I was dead to flyers.
Yes.
At least now I don't have flyers coming at me and I can block all of their stuff that's coming at me.
Okay, so might as well go for right. So we'll tap 3 for a Rona's Monument. Green spells cost 1 less to cast, and then whenever you cast a creature spell, target creature you control gets +2 against trample until end of turn. I will then cast pay 3 for an Owlbear Cub. So I get 2 of them.
Oh, that's cute. That's a cute card.
I'll then tap 1. Sorry, that actually cost me 1 less to cast than that because of the Rona's Monument. I will tap the green for a Bird of Paradise. And I get 2 of them. So this has now got +2/+2 twice, so it's now got 7 power. Then I will tap 3 for Frost Trickster. And I get 2 of them. Tap a creature an opponent controls, it doesn't untap until its next untap step. I'm going to choose both of your things.
Thank God.
So this has now got 9 power. We'll go to combat and I will swing at you, Ollie, for 9.
9?
Yeah, because it gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of turn for each creature when I cast a creature. I don't get it in the copy.
If it helps you, Ollie, I do think I'm going to survive
I'm going to
after this round.
tap 5 and then I'm
it's
going
not
to
looking
cast
good for you now.
No, that's me done.
Shamanic Revelation. So I'm going to gain 4 life because I have 1 creature with power 4 or greater.
You hit the wrong button by that.
No, I should be on 37. And I draw a card for each creature I control, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw 7 cards.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, he's got 3 times your life.
I've got one in hand.
You need to draw that board wipe that you don't have in
Okay,
your deck.
I'm then going to play a land for turn, which is Tanglepool Bridge. Then I will cast Bushwhack for a green and have my Tornos fight your Mishra, so it'll die. This will survive because we've got +2/+2. And then I'll pass the turn to you, Tom.
Okay.
Don't trust the cynic player who's got 16 lands.
I wish I'd thought to do that.
Okay, I will tap 2 and I will play
Game-winning move.
Like, you can copy it with your commander.
well, my I can't. Let's go. Let's bring him out. Let's go to combat. Create a copy of him. I'll send a 4/4 your way.
Wait, don't you draw a card?
Yeah, you'll draw 2 cards because you're the first time in for the copy.
Hold on then. Okay.
Right, so I'll take 4.
Yeah. I
Untap.
think makes much of a difference with my
And
mana.
draw. Oh, what shall we do here? Right.
I'm pretty sure you're just going to swing, aren't you?
Just swing.
I actually don't have. I've only got 4 in the air that can actually do anything, so I actually don't necessarily have it this turn. Right, let's go. Let's do this way. So I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Cryptic Annihilate. So I'll get a copy of. I'll get 2 copies of this. No, sorry, I just get 1 copy of it. I haven't got them. Now I'll get to scry 1. Goes to the bottom. Scry 2. Both go to the bottom, and then I get to scry 3.
That's really good. You've looked at
Okay,
6
I will
cards.
put this one on top, and then I won't actually do the second one because I get to do it again for the copy, but I'm not going to bother. Then I will cast because it's a green spell. I get 1 less. I will cast a Hydroid Crasis for 2.
There we
Who
go.
said it wasn't in there?
No, it is in there. And then I will draw 1 card. Right. Then
And gain a single life.
oh yes, I'm gaining a single life. Then I will tap for 4, paying with the discount from this, to have a rampaging Rendhorn enter the battlefield. I will choose to give both of them haste. So there we go, we've got both haste here. And then we'll go to combat. I've paid 1, 2 creature spells, so this has got, it's a 7/5 with trample, so this is coming at you 2 4/4s, 2 2/2s, and 2 3/3s.
I'll take the damage.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game. Good
Well
game.
done.
Well done. I thought you had that, honestly.
Yeah, and all the way through the end. with Ollie.
What a game. That was one of the most epic games you've had. Let us know
So
what you
long.
think of that game. Let us know in the comments, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks very much for bearing with us. Hope you enjoyed the game. See you later.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Yes.
Yeah, well done. Second win in a row, Christian.
I have no idea how I managed to pull that off. I was sat there all game thinking, wow, my deck is not as powerful as the others. Ollie went off, didn't he?
He just went crazy, but I think everybody just targeted him and got him out of the game. I was really happy with my deck as well. I mean, at one point, there was so much stuff on my board, like I couldn't even see my playmat at one point.
I think your commander has got so much potential. I reckon maybe even CDH potential.
You think so? Yeah.
Well, the way it was turning through cards and things, I
Oh,
think if
yeah,
that was
yeah.
powered up, you know, that would be...
Yeah, maybe throw in a dockside or something like that, and then it becomes a real handful.
love a dockside,
I
don't
do
you?
love a dockside.
Yeah, well, we ended up building those decks last night. We spent about 2 hours just going through the cards we had. We didn't have time to order them. We wanted to get the content out straight away. So if you're watching it and you're thinking, why has he run that? Well,
That's why. We've
that's
just
why.
picked the only card in our collection that would go in, so yeah, that's why. Now, for the important part, Christian, how can people win this mystery booster?
Well, if you want to be in with a chance of winning this Mystery Booster 2021 Convention Edition, which is going to have some great cards in it, I'm sure,
Certainly is.
you have to subscribe to our channel, like one of our videos, and leave a comment. And when we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will pick a name out of a hat, not a real hat, right? But we will do some kind of random name thing, and then it'll be sent out to the winner, completely free postage, and let us know how you get on with the packs. But you know what? After today's game, I've actually learned something, Wally.
What have you learned today?
I've learned that precons are now pretty powerful.
Oh god, they are, and we played with the Warhammer ones as well. They
Yeah.
were serious decks, and you know, when we go to the Commander Night on Wednesday, people are playing with these precons, and they're winning games, they're doing stuff, they're being a real handful.
Yeah, I think with a few upgrades, I mean, the Urza one was crazy,
Yes,
and you know,
yes,
we didn't have anything to deal with those constructs and everything like that. So yeah, if you pick up one of these precons, I'm sure you'll have a great time with it. So the only thing left to say is don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Chat Magic.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.